Shalom, people. I hope that you were doing well. So, somebody just sent me a comment in the community section on the post that I posted where every day I put the spoon reading for you all, and somebody stated that it was inaccessible or something like that. First of all, let me say again, we know that creeps are on my technology. You have no right to take my freedom of speech away. You are going to release my spoon channel, or the Most High is going to get up in your freaking face. I am sick and tired of you freaking nasties on my devices and everybody else's devices that have a right to speak. Okay, I'm going to play that reading here. Obviously, the Most High knows what he's talking about, and the creeps don't like it. They think that they can do things, but when it comes to other people, they don't think that anybody else has a right except for them. And you're just filthy in God's green earth. You're going to get off of my stuff. You are going to allow my platform to play, or I just ask the Most High to meet you face to face, like I just said. Let me just get started here on this reading for you all. It's called Trapped. Shalom, guys. I hope that you were doing well. Thanks for joining for a daily reading. Welcome back if you are returning back. If you're new, my name is Shannon. I'm glad to have you and all of that. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, Shabbat Shalom. For those of you who are acknowledging the Shabbat, many people acknowledge it on Saturday. Whatever it is for you, I pray that it's a day of peace every day. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and take a look at what's going on with the energy. If you are new, I'm not a religious channel, but I do chase hard after Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. I keep all 10 of his commandments. His word is written upon my heart, and I seek with everything in me his way. And anyway, we get a lot of heavy energy on this channel and focus a lot on asking the Most High what's around us, because we're not supposed to be ignorant of the devil's devices, because we live in a real evil world. And so we just look at things spiritually here, a lot of criminal activity, things like that. I don't know how you found this channel, but if you are new and did find this channel some way, somehow, buckle up. All right, if you got little ones around, audio discretion advised, because, you know, the Most High does bring out some really heavy, revy stuff. We are asking of his hand, and obviously if he brings out real heavy stuff, he thinks that and knows that we should be able to handle what he wants us to look at and fix, or do whatever with the energy. So anyway, audio discretion advised. Let's go ahead and get started here. Jehovah, I just thank you for this day. You are perfect in all of your ways. It is a day that you have made, and we will choose to be glad in it. I just thank you for shalom, a perfect peace. It's a covenant that you give to your people, regardless if there's a storm around. You still give us a promise of keeping us in perfect peace if we keep our minds stayed upon you. What do you want to bring out here today, Jehovah? What's the most important thing that we need to know today? Let me do one more shuffle. Bring out whatever you want, Jehovah. We just yield to your word, your direction, understanding. What do we need to bypass? What do some people need to continue in? What do people need to be forewarned about? Thank you. We have the 8 of Pentacles coming out. This is about really focusing or working on something. Somebody could be in their head about work. The 9 of Swords just jumped out. It's interesting. These two same cards just showed itself to me right before I got started. Somebody's in their head about something that's taking place at work, or what was worked on, or some people are in their head about working on something. If it's not like your employment, some people that's employment, so some people, whatever that is, somebody's stressed out about something with the 8 of Pentacles, with the working energy. The 8 of Cups just jumped out as well. 88, I'm going to take that to the higher arcana. That's the tower. Somebody's had a tower. There's something here because somebody's stressed. There's something around traveling here with a couple of eights, and the Eight of Cups can be a traveling card. You see somebody walking away. If somebody abandoned a job that would have been successful, or did something on their job that would have been successful had they stayed in some place within it, I guess, in integrity, is what's coming through my spirit, it would have been successful. Whatever's taken place, there's something here with that. The Eight of Cups can also be a depression card. Somebody's in their head about work matters or working on something here in a really big way. This is abandoning. Some people need to abandon something as well for something to be successful as well. And if somebody's in their mind about abandoning something that will be successful, because there is a lot of money here and you have to take a leap of faith to move forward out of something that's causing some stress, you really need to do the upright thing within that. Some type of a tower energy is here. The Seven of Coins and the Hermit is here. There is something about work here. The Hermit card can be a business card. Something is filthy and dirty here. We know that the Hermit card, if you're new and you don't know, the Hermit card is the letter Tet in the Hebraic language. It represents filthy, dirty, snake in the basket, trying to catch you up in a net, pull you down in something. For some people, that could be death matters. If there's something going on at your job and somebody's got a co-worker energy and they're trying to get somebody caught up, or they did, now maybe somebody's regretful for even doing that as well. The Hermit is about solitude, really thinking about something, really putting a judgment on something, whether it be at your work or working on something. The Hermit is about healing. If there is a snake around and this Hermit energy is upright, then somebody's going within to catch the snake, because the Hermit can catch it. Something filthy then out here. It's taking place. At the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. That's a lot of cups. That's a lot of emotions. A lot. But that is an emotional fulfillment if somebody's going to get up and do something or fix something, work on something. They've been waiting to do that with that Seven of Pentacles. That's also a reaping and a sowing card when it comes out. Let's see what this is all about. Let's get some clarifiers. It's about something is around being generous somewhere. Somebody's in their mind about being generous, or how to be generous, or walk away from being generous, or trying to figure out how to be generous. Whatever that is, something is out here around that. Somebody was generous in a filthy, dirty way, and it was a bribe as well somewhere. Somebody's innocent, though, within the mix of this scene. For some cases, somebody was taking advantage of somebody. Somebody's also very dear to somebody out here, showing itself in the cards to me. Show me what this Hermit's thinking about, because there's stress around it. Whatever it is, since that Nine of Swords is there. What's this Hermit here for? You can work for a position as well. The Hermit would be very skilled energy, but that house does go back to hospitals, physicians, or something's happened to the point where somebody really needs a physician. The Great Physician is Jewel of Love. What's this Hermit? Could be dealing with an older person. The Hermit can represent a real older person as well. What's this Hermit equal to? Death. Somebody did walk away from something, or somebody died, or something's taken place that's caused you something energetically to transform here. The letter M and the letter T is here. Somebody's name could be Tim, Tom, Tam, Tammy. A mitt is here, and so you're just trying to catch something. We've got a net as well. But if you play sports, I had sports energy come out the other day. Maybe baseball, you wear a mitt, or just in general, sometimes sports could be here. This is secretive energy. Okay, so the Hermit is secret. If somebody is dealing with somebody trying to catch somebody up in something, pull them down in clay, the Hermit can represent the gateway to the dead. Death energy is here. If somebody's having a rebirth, whatever's taking place energetically that's just died and is having a rebirth, and we see I see in the picture the phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay, the Most High gives us beauty for ashes. Somebody's been crying in their bed, and he can give you strength for those tears and give you joy. At the bottom of the deck is the star, something known, maybe even with a bunch of people. This is exposure with the star, the letter P, something around the PM, because I see somebody in bed with the 9 of Swords. Something's taking place. Something's taking place here. The P and the T, the pet. I do see 2 dogs out here as well. We've been having dogs come out, even in wording on my other channel in a really big way. And dogs can go back to friends. And I had friendship come out really huge yesterday on one of my platforms. And we also had the BFF come out, which was, best friend type energy would be. There's something about friends are here. Something about same sex is also here as well. The 8 of Wands just jumped out as well right before I start talking about all that. So we have 3 8s out here, which would go back to activity or travel or important news that's arriving or being spoken about, or somebody's trying to go within, because some type of transformation energy is here. We do know that the star card is the letter Pei, which is the pictograph of the mouth, which is about blowing something, speaking, exposing something here that has been secret with that death card. Okay, at the bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. There's work here. There is work here, and underneath him is the 3 of Swords, and there's something sorrowful here, because somebody had a little player and a lover at the top of the deck. Actually, there's people showing up here. The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and then there's the 10 of Pentacles. It says wealth at the top of it. So somebody did play somebody for some money out here, and then, or they walked away. Something would have been successful, but they were a player, and somebody may have been sweet and kind and caring, and somebody else was playing around that for a commitment, because the 10 of Pentacles is up for a commitment, and there's cruelty around this stuff. There's the 9 of Swords again in this other deck, and it says cruelty at the top of the mind. It's already here. It's already here, sitting by the work card. And somebody's boss dealing with some stupidness that's out here that's been, or you're the boss, or head of household, or husband energy with the King of Pentacles as well. However it's going down, somebody's been very freaking cruel as a third party for some people, because there were secrets around some stuff in a very big way with a bunch of people. Because the death card is a sea of people. You'll give us some words out here, please. So this is the gist of what's going on here. Either what's going on today. You need to be careful, because there's messages coming. Somebody's secretly wanting to play around on some stupidness out here because of something that's taken place in the past. They're trying to be secretive for whatever reason. Why? Or this is some energy that's being dealt with today. Or if you're not careful, whatever messages are here, we got to play around some matter. It's going to transform some stuff out here. Okay, whatever that is, take it as it applies, past, present, or a warning for the future. But this is a collective energy. Give us some word, Jehovah. Those who trap shall be trapped. Karma is out here. Okay, well, we have somebody trying to catch somebody up in a net, and somebody's now died or is fixing to die. Now they're trapped in something because there was third parties involved in some stuff, or is involved in some stuff. Somebody's trapped somewhere. Trapped within messages as well. Trapped within some type of travel energy as well. So a truthful friend is also here. Okay, well, there's third parties around. If you've got a truthful friend and you're questioning a third party energy around you, or another person's acting strange about something and you've got your intuition going off, you need to pay attention to that. Or your friends got trapped up in something and somebody's did some type of stupid trapping here. The next card jumping out says stuck in the past. Alright, well, somebody's stuck in the past. They're still trying to trap. Now they're trapped or whatever that is. What else do you want to bring out here? You hold up. Time to transmute some energy, people. It's time to transform, have a rebirth. It's time to release some things to the Most High and let Him heal, if it's possible for you. The dark night of the soul. Yeah, that's that Nine of Swords that showed itself twice out here. Somebody's got to release something here. And something about a body of water and a bike and a painter energy is also here. So whatever those mean for any given person within a matter, take it as a blessing. Give me some more words, Rule. You just speak. Give people strength, either walk away or to walk to somebody with important messages to heal. So there is a blessed union around some matter, okay? So whatever's taking a place, somebody's got some important messages, okay? Whatever's happened around a past energy. There is somebody truthful out here. They got trapped up in something. They're going through the heart and the dark night of the soul. Somebody's got energy out here that says that Jehovah has made a blessed union out here for somebody, okay? So whatever all the details are around that energy, do what the Most High tells you to do, okay? Isaiah 30 and 31 says, for through the voice of Jehovah shall the Assyrian be beaten down. Well, somebody's been trying to trap somebody for death purposes, and it's known with that star being here, or because somebody is into death, stupidness, something's happened by a body of water. The death card is rain, flood, sea, energy like that as well. Okay, so anyway, Jehovah is going to beat down somebody for something that's taken place out here. He's going to smoke the energy of the spirit of the king of Assyria, which was somebody who would find treasure, and he was just a ruthless type of an energy. Somebody dealt with somebody like that because somebody tried to catch somebody up, okay? And somebody got stuck in the past on some third-party situation, somebody got played, okay? Whatever that is, Jehovah, by his voice, by his word, he shall beat down the king of Assyria energy, and he will smote him with a rod, which smote with the rod, and every stroke of the appointed staff which Jehovah shall lay upon him shall be as with the sounds of tabrets and harps, and in the battle, and with the weapon of his arm will he fight with them. So the Most High is getting rid of that energy. Thank you, Jehovah. A dispute and a confrontation is out here. Okay, well, that ain't good. The zoo is out here. Something happened in the zoo. That comes out actually quite often on my channel. Whatever that means. For whoever's energy, I picked that up on. Something's taking place at the zoo. I guess so. Somebody says, I know that I lied, but I don't want to go to jail. Okay, well, so that's what somebody's in their mind. Somebody knows. Obviously, people know when they lie. Okay, they try to catch somebody up in some stupidness. Yeah, because something's happened in the past. Somebody's stuck there. They tried to trap somebody within something, or somebody did trap somebody because there was a bunch of money. And now, if somebody got up tried to take revenge, they also tried to trap back because whatever the crap's going on out here, there's people that know that they lie. They don't want to go to jail. It says, but Jehovah says that there's going to be justice for this. There's going to be justice for this stuff. Okay. Yesterday, before I began one of my readings, or was it the day before, whatever it was, my hands found a card that stated that they found the evidence. I want to say it was yesterday morning. Now my hands found a card that says, yes, there is something that does exist out here. So somebody, the FBI energy is out here with the death card, and something is known with the star card beside it. So yes, there's something that does exist out here around a matter. There's important communication coming, folks, about it. I guess so. Maybe somebody's finding a bike, okay, whatever that is. is maybe even by a body of water. That energy could be ran that way as well. Somebody knows that they lied. They didn't want to go to jail, so there's jail matters out here around some type of a dispute and a confrontation that's taken place. Then so be it. There's also healing out here for some people. The next card says there is a traveling thoughts. Somebody's always in their mind because they're stuck in the past. They're always inside with this hermit trying to go within. How do I do something? How do I do something? Or they're trapped now too and can't get out of it. They know they're facing jail for something that they've done, whatever that is. An explosion is out here. We have, if something was around a literal explosion, then there was a dispute and confrontation. Somebody just exploded. Now something's taken place, and they're stuck in the past in some matter that's taken place. And again, trying to capture somebody with the net. A teacher is also out here for the last card. I'm going to stick a ring this morning. What further information what we're doing to bring out here? Like I said, that power energy would go back to like an explosion stuff, and we had the energetic. We had the energy coming out by the numbers earlier. The letter D is here, which would take you to the Emperor energy in the deck. Somebody had a plot around their marriage or around some matter where maybe there was a person of interest. Somebody plotted around that. Somebody played somebody out here really hard, and they know that they lied about something. And it's caused a mess out here, folks. This is a new cycle to something as well with the letter D. So something is going to be healed out here, because almost I'm saying he sees something that's taken place. There's going to be justice for something. He's going to beat down this energy of the king of Assyria that has, smoke with his rod, and Jehovah's going to put his appointed staff down and lay it upon him and fight with him with his right arm. So we are in a new time, a new cycle of something, but there was some type of a plot around a marital situation out here with this when it does come out. This looks like glasses without the stems, and it does look like an hourglass because it does go back to an appointed time or timing of something out here. I'm going to take 3 more cards and see what's in the hidden. Show me what's in the hidden. Hold on. One more shuffle. What's in the hidden that we need to be aware of? If that painter here is just somebody who's just painted a picture of something, they got trapped up in matter. If something is around, art and things like that, somebody's got taken advantage of, and you are just talented in painting, or maybe you just paint houses, or whatever that is, some type of painting energy. I feel like for most people, somebody painted a picture because there was a player out here within some matter. So the love card is here. There's also a baby appearing here. Somebody got pregnant around the matter as well. And somebody got pregnant because they were a lover somewhere, and then somebody tried to trap them, or they got trapped, or they were trying to, play around and do something to trap somebody, and they got trapped with a baby situation. Then that energy is also here, because most times it's not going to be mocked by people. But this is a love and affection card when it also comes out. Okay, there's a blessed union out here. And then the haughty card comes out. Jehovah keeps his eyes on the haughty to bring it down. Okay, so somebody's haughty over some love and affection situation that's out here, and somebody tried to trap somebody. And then the little swindler and the thief is out here as well. Somebody knows that they lied. They don't want to go to jail. They just keep trying to apparently trap people. I don't want to go to jail, so I'm going to go over here and do something. And if it don't work over there, then I'll go over here and try to do something. They trap people. And they're in a big trap, I guess. Something's going to be positive, though, because the Most High is going to make sure that there's going to be justice around some matter. So the thief card is here. Somebody got thieved really, really hard in a really bad way. And I guess you're going to have to face the Most High, even though you're going through the dark night of the soul out here and you're stuck in the past. You can't get over something because some explosive situation that's taken place and you're trying to trap. Now it's like a zoo-like energy going on. Most likely, I'm still make sure that something positive is going to come out of this. It's been going on and on and on because the constancy card's at the bottom of the deck. This is a positive light to something because there's a new change to some situation out here with that rune coming out. So the letters, the D and the D and the P is a redemption energy. All right, so we got a deputy out here as well that would do the PD. We got the police out here. One of those cards can go back to a police card in the deck anyway. One of those knights that was shown. The T, the M. What else is out here? I guess that's it. This is what come out, Michelle.
Those of you who do follow on Spoon or do click on the Spoon reading and stuff like that, please always allow me to know when you cannot access that. The government has no right to think that they can bully anybody around who has the right to speak. Like I said, we got dirty cops and stuff out there. We take you to jail, but when we get caught up in stuff, we don't want to go to jail. And that's a bunch of crap. That's a bunch of crap, okay? And so y'all need to just help me stay on top of this because I'm going to bring these freaks down. They're all going to get caught for what they do. How dare they pull somebody else over, but they think they don't have to. They're hypocrites. I'm dealing with a freaking hypocritical group of government officials, I guess. And people need to stand up and... if you know information, let us all bind together and do some stuff against these freaks and get them out of society because that's unacceptable what they're doing. I've had enough. You don't have a right to be on my towers. Get off.